Hi, welcome to my home. Come on in. I'm gonna show you some of my favorite things in my house. First, we have to start with my Sicilian heads. These are my Sicilian heads, all the way from Palermo. Very White Lotus, but I don't know if you guys know the story of the Moor's head, but the Moors, they're like the sailors that came through the port, and he fell in love with a beautiful woman who was in Sicily, and then he told her that he had to go back to his family. And so one night she cut his head off and made it into a basil plant. And the basil was great because it was all watered by her tears. So I have Medusa and Cyclops because just love them. Yep. Okay, so don't be alarmed. This is me. This is Niia 2.0. She's not usually in my house, but she is because we put her in the carpool lane sometimes. She's missing a wig. Shout out to Matt McMullen, who made her for me. She was a passion project for a video years ago. And yeah, she needs a vacation, so that's what this is. She's made of silicone, full 3D scan of my face. Pretty nuts, pretty nuts. She freaks everybody out. This is my stove. It was here when I moved in. I have no idea what it's called, when it's from, but it's giving very Betty Draper vibes, and I love it. And there's like 3 ovens, a broiler. It's just amazing. I'm very lucky I get to cook on this. Something else in the kitchen that's just funny. Don't look at the photos, but my magnets, these little sushi ones are from my first trip to Japan when I toured there. And then the pasta ones are from Italy. They're all like miniature pastas, which I love. So those are fun. Silly things. This guy right here, he just happens to be here actually. He's not usually here. This is my emotional support potato. People have emotional support pets, and I used to have pets. My handle actually on Instagram is Niia Rocco, and Rocco was the name of my first dog. But anyway, to replace my dog, because I haven't been able to get a new one and rescue one, Eduardo, my emotional support potato, he helps me chill out. So this is a potato riding a wave, and whenever I need to just chill, I just kind of look at him, and he comes off. So I take him with me to meetings, and basically he just helps me chill. So that's that. Over here is this really cool sculpture that my friend made. They're called lazy boys. So you basically give them some images of someone you want the statue to be of, and he makes a sculpture of them. So this is someone that I know, and he really loves to read, so his head is made of books. So he's actually the first straight lazy boy. All lazy boys are gay men, so it's cute. He's the first little straight lazy boy right here, reading a book. Okay, we're gonna go into my bathroom, which is weird, but we'll make it work. Actually, one cool thing, my shell light that I got, I believe in Mexico. I love it. I love the ocean. And speaking of the ocean, these are my candles that I made for all my albums. I have no more because you guys bought them all, but this one was for Mouthful of Salt. That was awesome. The scent, it kind of smelled like a church, like a old church, and moss. And then this one was for my La Bella Vita, the Cosa Nostra, Welcome to La Bella Vita one, which is exciting to keep them as little old relics. So it'll be fun. We're making a new candle for my new album that will smell like sex and leather, I think. Okay, now we're gonna come out here. So this will be my studio. I just moved in, so it's kind of a mess. These are my little mushrooms. Sometimes they help the magic. That's my gargoyle that protects my studio and my mind. And then be careful because it's a mess. But some of my favorite things are in here. One obviously being my piano. This is a Rossler. I rented it. It was the first thing I did when I moved to LA. And I grew up playing an old Baldwin piano, but I couldn't afford a Baldwin, so I started renting this one. I also had never seen one with like light wood, so I just thought it was cool, and I just have kept it this whole time. It's tuned, I think. Yep. My metronome is one of my favorite things. Helps me stay on time. This is actually, not supposed to be here, but it is here. My friend, her brand is Nocturna. She made this really cool bulb. I have yet to figure out where to put her, but there's a cross inside. It's super spooky and moody. I love it. Little Exorcist vibes. And then, this is actually a new thing that I love. This is called an ocean drum. I don't know if all of y'all have listened to my ambient record. This is not on my ambient, but anyway, it's supposed to emulate the ocean waves, so I'm gonna see if I can do it quick. Pretty crazy, huh? It's giving ocean. So yeah. ASMR to the max. So it looks like there's beads in there. But for my next ambient record, I'll definitely be using that. And then I think, honestly, the last things that I love in my house that aren't even unwrapped yet, one is this portrait my friend Avery made of me. Pretty sick. I don't really know where to put it. I don't really like having photos of myself around the house. It's a little weird. And then, last but not least, Frankenstein, the real OG. So those are a few of my favorite things in my house. At least the ones that I'm willing to show you. So hopefully there'll be more.